Walt, you overheard yourself being called ugly?
Yeah.
Was it heartbreaking? Was it as heartbreaking for you as it was for Mike Zapsik?
He seemed really upset.
Yeah, his logic was really flawed when he argued why it shouldn't matter that someone thought we were all ugly.
Was it that?
Because it was the food town. It was the food town by my house, and any stores in Bayshore area, their opinions really don't matter. So I shot back. So what part of New Jersey? What food town and what part of New Jersey?
Oh, was this on Twitter? You asked him on Twitter?
Yeah.
I didn't see that one.
I go, what part of, what food town and what part of New Jersey would that statement hold more water for you then? Right. If you disregard what the clerk in food town says by my house. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he probably back with something I don't even understand what it was. Well, I was stopping home after work yesterday. I have not been noticed outside of the stash at all, which is great. Mm-hmm. I'm happy about that. But I'm in line. There's two people in front of me, and there's two girl clerks are talking.
They had to be girls. I was hoping they were guys because you never mentioned.
What guy would say that? What guy would say that?
There was a guy on the IMDb boards that were like, they're too ugly to be on TV. I was like, dude.
So I'm sitting there, and I don't pick into their conversation right away. My ears are and picking it up. But I realize they're talking about The Walking Dead at some point. Mm-hmm. And one girl's going, me, Kenny, and Johnny we were watching, they were watching Walking Dead, and I was on Facebook. Do you watch that? And the other clerk girl goes, no. She goes, I didn't see it or whatever. And she goes, yeah. And then, so you didn't see that after The Walking Dead, there's a comic book show that comes on?
What the fuck are the chances?
And before they were talking, I heard them talking about Walking Dead, and I said to myself, I wonder if they even realize that.
But they probably love the show.
That if I'm
about to get free groceries.
Yeah, I wonder if they realize that the store is like right around the corner from where they work or whatever. Mm. Not literally, and then the girl goes,
in their neck of the woods for sure.
They started watching this show about comic books. She goes, you ever seen that? And she goes, no. She goes, they couldn't get a bunch of uglier guys to be on that show. And when she said it, I had a physical reaction to it.
You threw
just pissed your pants.
No, my ears
started burning.
Yeah, like really bad, and my stomach like felt weird.
Like you were embarrassed?
I don't know. I don't know.
Not a nice thing to hear.
Yeah, like it made there was definitely a physical reaction to when I heard that.
Yeah.
So it was, I couldn't get out of there fast enough.
Before
but it dropped immediately.
Were you worried that they were going to recognize you after when you came out?
Yeah.
Like, oh.
So I know where the food town is that he's talking about. I had half a mind to go in there. Like, hey, which of you thinks I'm ugly?
And it's not as if the
I would have put that past you.
It's not as if the clerks were like Angelina Jolie and, I don't know, who's another like hottie. That girl that was going out with Josh Groban from X-Men.
Oh, January Jones?
Yeah, okay. It's not it was too hotty. So, I mean, basically, one of them needed two bras for the tits on her back.
Oh, she's so
but that's bad.
No, it's great. That's not bad.
But, yeah, it wasn't, that was one of those ones where I'm just like, man, this kind of drives home, the kind of apprehension I had about, being on television.
Oh, you don't do it because of what those slobs think?
Well, why do I do it then?
For me, of course.
Why do you do anything?
For this slob.
Well, what is the reason to do it then?
The show?
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was fun. I mean, like looking back.
You?
Yeah, sometimes in the moment it wasn't fun.
There was times where I wonondered if you thought it was ever fun.
The ugly thing, though, like I read it yesterday, and Suzanne was like, why'd he put that on there? What? Like, I think she said the ugly thing.
Why?
Because I think she was like, now the rest of the night could be either Bri laughing or Bri being like, stupid fucking bitches.
Oh, you're mad that I put that on?
No, she wasn't mad. She was like she got her ears started burning and her stomach felt sick.
Really? See, this is like.
But I handled it well, right?
I think Mike's the only one that didn't handle it well.
Mike was the only one. Well, I think though, like I've said on the show before,
Ming didn't even respond to it.
Ming assumes they're not talking about him. Yeah.
Well, Bullshit. They're talking about everybody. They're not like, they didn't go out of their way to be like, except that little Asian guy.
Yeah,
No, I
he's
said
cute.
Ming doesn't feel that way. I know, they probably are talking about me.
Pipe down, ugly. We're trying to do a pod over here.